Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Can a Slice of Pizza Be So Valuable? Gaur Gopal Das. He had me at pizza. But, interesting. Can a slice of pizza be so valuable? When you're starving, abso-freaking-lutely. But, I'm not sure. I mean, he really did get me with just a slice of pizza be so valuable. I'm like, well, the only way I can translate that to be valuable is when you're hungry. Any food, for that matter, will be valuable when you're hungry, but I wonder what he means. He got me with the pizza.
A man was getting ready to go to office. As he was about to put a load full of used clothes in the laundry basket, his wife told him not to put too many clothes for washing that particular day. When the husband asked why, she explained, "Our domestic help will be visiting her village to attend a festival with her daughter and her family and won't be coming for the next 2 days." The husband agreed, and the wife further added, "Also, darling, is it okay to give 500 rupees to her for the festival, like a festival bonus?" The husband didn't sound very enthusiastic. "Well, we have another festival approaching soon. We can give the bonus to her then." Not very happy with the answer, she again pleaded, "Come on, don't be so miserly. Our domestic help will feel so happy if she receives this money. She's going to be meeting her daughter, her son-in-law, her granddaughter, and everything has become so expensive these days. How will she be able to celebrate the festival?" Seeing her husband quiet, in an annoyed tone, she said, "Okay, no worries, dear. We'll cancel the pizza that I was planning to order for dinner tonight."
I don't want to rewind this because I'm a little confused as which family, whose family he's talking about. Can a slice of pizza be so valuable? But I'll continue on. Hopefully I'll get it throughout.
Why unnecessarily blow away 500 rupees on 8 slices of bread, right? The husband finally gave in as he said, "Wow, great, snatching pizza from us and giving it to the maid. Anyways, go ahead and give her the 500 rupees. When the domestic help got back after 2 days and was busy cleaning and dusting the house, the man asked her, "So how was your visit to the village? And how was the festival?" The lady replied, "It was very nice, sir. Met my daughter, my granddaughter, my son-in-law after several months. Also, ma'am had given 500 rupees festival bonus. I'm so grateful to both of you for that money." Curious, the man asked,
I get it now. Okay. Whenever I said the festival maid help, I'm like, wait, there's the festival coming in and the maid's coming in with the festival, but it's their maid. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, I understand that, money can be tight. I don't know how much he makes, how much they make. I mean, to be able to afford a maid, I don't know if that you have to have a lot of money or not. But in America, typically, yeah, you're kind of rich if you can afford a maid. And, sacrificing, 500 rupees for 8 slices of pizza, man, I don't know if that's expensive or cheap. In America, there are cheap pizzas out there. And then most pizzas are relatively cheap, so 500, that's, again, I'm trying to translate it to American so I can try to understand how much that is, but man, that's not a lot of money to give to them, but for that amount of money to go that far, that's pretty good. And to be grateful, again, I'm trying to translate that money to money in America so that I can try to kind of translate that, because again, I don't know how far 500 rupees can go. I don't know how much the pizza is. Apparently it's 500 rupees, so like about $20. That's not a lot, but if you're poor, you can kind of make that work.
"And if you don't mind me asking, how did you spend that money?" With great joy on her face, she replied, Why would I mind telling you, sir? I brought a beautiful dress worth 150 rupees and a 40 rupees doll for my granddaughter. Then I bought sweets worth 50 rupees for the entire family. 25 rupees bangles for my daughter and a 50 rupees belt for my son-in-law. 60 rupees was spent on bus fare, and I also gave 50 rupees in charity since it was a festival. Was left with a balance of 75 rupees, which I gave to my daughter to buy
So I'm going to rewind that real quick. I'm looking up the conversion rate real quick. $1 is equivalent to 77.61 Indian rupee. So, sorry, I'm going to bring out the calculator, and 500 divided by 77.61, $6.44, at least in current, 2022 time, which is probably actually, I mean, money's not worth much now because of ridiculous inflation. Let's go back to 2019. Maybe yeah, I guess there's not really an exact 71 rupees at that point. Okay, so 500 divided by 71 oops, 500 divided by 71 equals $7. Okay, $7. So that is very cheap pizza. And for $7, that's a lot of things you can get.
Also gave 50 rupees in charity since it was a festival. Was left with a balance of 75 rupees, which I gave to my daughter to buy notebooks and pencils for my granddaughter. As the man heard this, he thought to himself, so much in just 500 rupees? Totally surprised, he started thinking about the 8 slices of pizza. Each slice appeared in front of his eyes, pricking his conscience. He started comparing the expense incurred in buying one pizza for himself with the expenses incurred by their domestic help in the festival she celebrated.
Oh my god. I really, really, really like this story. Just because I guess you could say it hits a little bit personally in my personal life. I mean, I'm trying to think of whether I wanted to share the story or not, but let me share one aspect of the story. I went back to my birth country, let me call it that. That's what I've been saying. I remember going out, and me and my cousins, there were like, I think, how many of us was there? I think there was like 5 of us that went out, including myself. 5 or 6 of us. And I remember what the conversion rate was at the time between my birth country and the dollar at the time. And I remember going out there getting meals for each of us, and it was only $5. $5. And when you go back, if you were to buy a meal in America at the time, $5 could get you maybe one meal if you get a cheap meal. But whenever I went to my birth country, that $5 bought 5 meals, 5 or 6 meals. And again, this very much just reminded me of that. The fact that, I believe it was $7 that she got a whole bunch of stuff, and it reminded me of whenever I went back home, and had that amazement. There's many more things too whenever I went back home that reminds me of a lot of things, but if the stores happen to bring up, and if I want to say it, I'll say it.
First slice of pizza, dress for her granddaughter. Second slice, doll for the granddaughter. Third slice, sweets for the entire family. Fourth slice, bangles for her daughter. The fifth slice, belt for her son-in-law. The sixth slice, bus fare to travel to the village. Seventh slice, charity given away on the occasion of the festival. And the eighth slice, notebooks and pencils for her little angel, her granddaughter.
Again, I don't know if this story is true or not, but I wouldn't doubt the message is what he's trying to portray here. But in my scenario, it very much is a very legitimate translation from the story that I lived. Again, I was really amazed. The $5 in the US, you could maybe buy you a meal. When I went back to my birth country, 5 meals. 5 or 6 meals. Probably 5. 5 meals.
So far, the man had observed the pizza only from one angle, from the top. In his internal reflection that day, he turned it around, upside down, to observe what the pizza looks like from the other side. His domestic help had showed him the other side of the pizza. In an instant, he had learned the difference between spending to live and living to spend. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this doesn't mean we shouldn't have our pizza or that we shouldn't spend on ourselves.
Appreciate it. I was going to get to this. This, again, that scenario where I was born and lived, and when I came to the United States, there is this thing that I see from Americans, and mind you, I was born an American citizen, but I was not born in America. The thing that I guess I see in myself, and that I see in other Americans, that I see in myself that I don't necessarily see in some Americans, is appreciation for the things they have. It's not to say all Americans, obviously not. There are many Americans who appreciate the things that they have, but I also see many Americans who do not appreciate the things that they have. It's maybe it's because of the duality that I've lived that I have this understanding, and every time I go back to my birth country, I see a side, how do I say, that most Americans don't see, even though it does exist to some degree in America, in most countries obviously too. Just the fact that America is considered to be a rich country, yet it has these problems.
It only means that while doing so, we shouldn't forget to share, to care, and to do something for another's welfare. Let's balance our great standard of living with a great standard of giving.
Kind of goes. Oh, let's see if there's any more. I want to do more of his videos. It has a really good one. I really. Pizza caught me. But very good story. And again, I can translate that to be true. I don't know if he's speaking from a true story where either he himself or he's heard a story from a friend, but from my own personal experience, absolutely, $5 is really amazing. When I went back, I was really amazed of how far that money went, and also how much my family members make back home. It is, I think it's equivalent to, at least from the time, if I remember, it was like, let me do the math real quick. 000. No, it can't be right. I'm sorry. Real quick, be right back. Okay, so it translates to about $400 a month, roughly around there. Because I asked my family member how much they were making from their job, and that translated to about $400 US, and that's barely enough to live in the US, but that was, I think, about average, probably about average in my birth country. And of course, cost of living's different, but I don't know. It's it's just remarkable how, I guess it is literally cost of living. But yeah, I mean, You can there are people who retires and go obviously to poorer countries because their money can go a lot further. And but yeah, and my birth country is, I wouldn't say the top spot for that, but anyways, yes. Just again, the difference for me is just the fact of lack of appreciation. It's something that I still believe in today, that there are some Americans out there who lack the appreciation they have from this country. The abilities and the things they're capable of doing, the freedoms that they have. I think it is the fault of not the country or I think it's the fault of luxury, the ease of things, how you can buy whatever you want, do practically whatever you want in this country, and having this expectation, having this, when you're born, knowing this and having this as an expectation, your standards are already set really high. I guess because I was born in not America, I'll just call that. I was born in my country, not America. I've come to appreciate the things that I have. I really do. I mean, again, this T-shirt right here, or this, it is a T-shirt, long sleeve T-shirt. $1. Snag them all. Snag 14 of these things. 14 exactly this ones. So there's no difference in color. There's no difference in length. No difference in size. 14 of these ones. $14 on 14 shorts. Snag them all up. Now, I mean, it's. But yes. Anyways, okay, I've spoken too much about this video. It's really fantastic. I absolutely love it. Please check out this guy. I need to do more of his videos, and hopefully a lot of you go check out his videos. Can a slice of pizza be so valuable? Absolutely. To someone that's hungry, which it's making me hungry now. But obviously the story is very much this the translation of a pizza, the other side of the pizza, as he says. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.